Hello there, welcome to the Greedy Gardens channel. Welcome to my plot. It's mid-May, so let's have a plot tour. So we'll start off here at the back. This is the wildlife area. As you can see, it's really wild. So lots of wildflowers here that have scattered around and they've grown well. Blackcurrant bush and rhubarb at the back there, as well as a pond. Now, I did have some tadpoles in here, but I can't see them at the moment. It's a bit cloudy. Let's have a look, see if there's any inhabitants in here. No. Oh, there's plenty of places for the frogs to be. Might be having a swim. So, in fact, he's just over there. Can you see him? Hey, hello, Mr. Froggy. I'll see you later. So this is the asparagus patch. We've been feasting on these, so there's not that many spears. Just one or two, as you can see. And then you can see here, this is my samphire. So these are from the plants last year that are crumbled up and scattered the seeds on top of this compost. It's grown quite well. Same family as asparagus, so I have been putting a little bit of salt on. That's just for the flavour. So grown really well. So hopefully I'll be tucking into that in a few weeks' time. This is the fruit area. I've got black currants and strawberries there in the middle. And I've got some strawberries in the planters over there as well. And yesterday I planted out cucumbers. So these are Marketmore cucumbers. They'll hopefully go up the arch. The variety is Marketmore. They tend to do best out here. And then I've got sugar snap peas. Variety is Oregon. Really nice sugar snap pea around the perimeter. And then yeah, that's the fruit area. So here I've got two bins of feed. So in this one we have the nitrogen, which is the nettle feed, and then here we have comfrey, the potassium. So obviously one will be for the tomatoes when they start flowering, and then for the growth of the sweet corn and anything else that likes nitrogen, I'll use this. So this is the dwarf bean bed. I sowed these directly, so you see they've just started to pop up now. We then have the peas, so I've got a short variety at the front here. Meteor, Hearst green shafts, I think, some other smaller varieties, and at the back I've got alderman, Juice de Provence, taller ones, just because the sun sort of comes across this way and ends up at the back of the allotment, so I want the taller varieties there at the back. So this is the brassica cage. As you can see, when I plant things out, I'll plant them out in a kind of, what's the word, crevice, crater. So the water, when we do actually get some rain, it will collect and go straight to the plant. So let's have a look, see what we've got. So calaboose, red cabbage, cauliflowers, that's kale over there. Got some really nice spring cabbage that we've been having regularly, along with the purple sprouting broccoli. And also put some broad beans. So the broad beans will go with a nitrogen loving plant like a cabbage for the leafy greens. Not a sprout, so don't put a sprout next to a broad bean. There we go, got some more broccolis, cauliflowers. I've actually messed up a little bit because I normally have calabrese as well, but I've not got any of it to germinate this year for some reason, so I'll have to try and buy some plants from a garden centre. So yeah, that's the purple sprouting broccoli and more cabbage, cauliflower. Yeah, so I've got some things in the greenhouses that will that's due to go out in a few weeks. That's the brassica cage, and this is my tomato bed. So I've got about 150 odd plants, mostly cookers, Roma, San Marzano, Marmande. Really nice big beef tomatoes, some Bountiful in there as well. So if you can look down by each tomato plant, I have beetroot, And this is my plan that I did last year, and it worked really well. So when the tomato plants start getting bushier and the leaves are quite big at the bottom, the beetroot need to grow. So I trim all the leaves off so the beetroot grow well, and it also prevents blight from spreading quite quickly. So if you take the leaves off, then that's creating more airflow within the tomatoes, and it slows down blight, because blight's inevitable. You're not going to stop it, but it does help slow it down. So that's my method, and it works really well. This is the garlic and the onions. I was given a load of sets in autumn, so I planted those out, and they've done really well. See in there. So they're all the overwintered onions, you can see. And I've also got some spring sown onions as well that I've grown from seed. They'll be catching up. I've got some shallots there. A lot of them are bolted, obviously because of the stress of the lack of rain. And yeah, that should be all right. This environment is obviously to keep out the allium leaf miner that we just get plagued with at this allotment, so it's done its job. This is the sweet corn patch. I've got about 140 plants here, and I've got 6 pumpkin plants that go around the edges, and I'll train those to weave in and out of the plants. I call that the two brothers method. So I don't grow the beans. The beans tend to drag the sweet corn plants down and break them, so I don't grow beans. You've seen my dwarf beans. So yeah. Then at the front of my plot, I've got the flower beds. So I've got alliums and gladioli there at the moment, and shorter plants at the front. So it's a bit like a battalion. So I've got tall things at the back. I will have sunflowers, dahlias, cosmos, and then the marigolds and the bedding plants there at the front. So that's it for me. See you soon in June. Cheerio.